call on our Chairman Emeritus, Mrs. Foxx, North Carolina, for her 5 minutes of questioning.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. I appreciate that. Mr. Kowar, EBSA under the Biden-Harris administration engaged in burdensome and inefficient investigations that lasted for years and included repetitive document requests, staff turnover, and delayed findings. Endless and aimless investigations conducted by EBSA wasted precious time and resources, and they ultimately hurt American savers. The committee took note, Mr. Kowar. In September and November 2023, the committee requested a list of all open investigations, the duration of the investigation, the specific purpose of the investigation, and an explanation of all steps taken to close out persisting investigations. In response to these inquiries, DOL provided only general explanations, but not underlying data. In response to the November 2023 request, you provided a briefing to committee staff, but you did not provide any specific information on how long EBSA's stale investigations have been allowed to remain open. Your written testimony states there's a lack of significant evidence of problems that need to be addressed, which would justify the two EBSA reform bills that the committee is considering. Yet EBSA has withheld the information that would allow us to gain a full picture of the problems that need to be addressed. In addition, we have proof that EBSA secretly shared information from an investigation under what you are calling a, quote, common interest agreement, but which a court has condemned. Can you assure us that no one in the Biden-Harris DOL, whether career or political appointee, passed confidential information or provided assistance to outside attorneys when there was not a common interest agreement in place?
Thank you for your question, Representative. I mean, I believe this is exactly the subject of an OIG inquiry right now. And I think, importantly, what the IG is looking at is also going to involve, hopefully, the context of any information sharing. There are times when the department has had conversations with plaintiffs' attorneys, for example, in the context of a common interest agreement. It is typically where the department believes that it may be bringing a lawsuit itself and wants to protect any evidentiary privileges. Unlike in FOIA, where disclosure to one is disclosure to all, the benefit of the common interest agreement is that it allows the government to kind of maintain the privilege over its materials.
Throughout my questioning, you've appeared to be very uninterested in the questioning, so I hope that what you're saying to us is something you've carefully thought out. We received information from EBSA over a year after our initial inquiry that a total of 54 cases were still open almost 8 years after they were open. Worse, only 3 of these cases were being actively investigated, meaning the rest were still being held open without resolution. You are not in a position to tell this committee that there is no evidence to support additional transparency and oversight at EBSA. Sunlight is the best disinfectant. I yield back, Mr. Chairman.